Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here at the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Terrapins will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Northwestern's offense will get first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led. They'll send the back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Washington. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of them.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to... A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. And the defense drags him down.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Meant nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Terrapins have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run for it on third and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on. The Terrapins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Washington. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens.
Running room in the middle. Touchdown, Maryland! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Crosses the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Buying some time. Blasted as he lets it go. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Picked up a few extra on that return. The Terrapins backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
The short hands. It's Fleming. Will not. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Terrapins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Good timing on the quick out. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion of that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for them there.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Here's the pressure. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He really needs to get away a good kick here. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Makes the catch. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
I love finding those easy plays that I know are low risk, but I'm going to get some positive yards.
Touchdown, Terrapins! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Stone. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. On target over the middle. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finishes the run with the slide. We're at the midway point of the season, and